7-footer. Up again. Second shot opportunity. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And so, the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Well, he's making a switch here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Johnson. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Yao. Malone with the steal. Fresh with the ball. And Drexler picking him up. On the wing, Johnson. Now here's Fresh. Covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Outside for Kobe. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Here's Smith. Kicks it out to Drexler. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And good that time. Smith's got 11.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Out to Wade. Giannis inside. 6 points for him. There's the screen. Pass to Fresh. Off target with his 3. Smith surveying the D. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for him. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Smith's shot is good.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Johnson outside. Here's Fresh. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Heat lead by 3.
20.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Three-pointer from Stockton. Sherry West grabs the board. Celtics trailed by 3. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And the basket by West.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with the slam.
And mean, not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
And Miami making a change here.
Celtics Entertainment.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Wade inside.
Slick with the rock. Wade making move.
Stockton looking around to the inside. Here's Yao. The kick out to Tatum. And he drives in. Three-pointer, Stockton. Boston grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Picked by Olajuwon. For three, West. Rebound by Yao. Miami leading by 3. Outside Tatum. They get a hand on it. Baylor with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Rebound by Yao. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stockton from outside. Trains the three-pointer. Stockton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
To the middle. Here's Yao. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Heat lead by 8. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Smith for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
West outside. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Smith outside. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trailed by 6. Here's Fresh. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Smith outside.
2 minutes.
Latrey. Smith missing again. Pass to Fresh. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
For 3, Smith. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Good on the triple. That's now 8 points for Fresh.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Johnson in the corner. It's stolen by Smith. Bryant with it. West picks him up. Smith outside. Fires from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up.
That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Picked by Olajuwon. Pass to Fresh. Shoots the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Drops in the tray.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And please give a big round of applause for your team.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. They trail by 3. Magic flushes it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Smith outside. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Celtics trailed by 3. Pass to Baylor. Stolen by Havlicek. For 3, Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 32 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Kobe.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. On offense, here are the Celtics. 6-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Fresh. 14 points for him. Pass to Baylor. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. He gets that one. Fresh has got 16 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And here's the break. For the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Fresh has got 21.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And the Heat call time here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Havlicek. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those
those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Celtics with the lead. It's stolen by Bryant. And it's the Heat on the break. Smith for three. And again, it's the Heat missing. So it's the Celtics now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And Miami making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Fresh up top. 21 points in the game. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. Fresh has got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he lives on that.
And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Hicks.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this...
Out of the Raptors, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Fresh can't get it to go. The Heat trailed by 3. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Second team foul.
1:57 left to play here in the 3rd. Here's Tatum. Pass to Stockton. Nice move. It's blocked.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points.
Boston, no good that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Good ball movement here by Miami. On the wing, Stockton. No good. That would have tied it.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And that one's good. Fresh. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Here's Fresh. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's Boston, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. Back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Stockton will bring it up for Miami. Down by 15. It's stolen by Wade. This one for 3. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chill.
Malone with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Here's Smith. And a miss there off the inbound. Boston leading by 18. Here's Fresh. From the top of the key, he buries it. Fresh has got 44.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And it's in there.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Smith. Over Fresh. And it's Smith missing. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. It's taken away by Smith. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we mean. Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempt, trying to carry them to the finish line.
The Heat call time. The Heat trail by 20. Smith right side. Over Fresh. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
With the shot. And again, it's Boston converting.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Smith outside. Clock at 4. The rebound by the Celtics.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Pass to Fresh. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Takes a three. Smith, no luck. Boston leading by 19 points. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Here's Fresh. Cans it from downtown. Fresh has got 54 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up. You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Baseline J on the way, and it's Boston with another.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Here's Smith. Outside, Davis. And Smith gets double teamed and taken away by Magic. Pass to Baylor. Launches a three. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And here are the Heat now. Smith with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. A three ball. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
That's in there. Davis with the assist. 48 points for Smith.
And for his position, Davis A solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Pass to Fresh. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Fresh.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 17. And here are the Heat. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Connects from 3-point range. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
That one misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks.